What's up, guys? Today is Sunday, July 24th, 2022. It's been a while since I've done a review. Last time was April Fool's, actually, last year. It's a whopping 95 degrees here in northern Jersey. And we got a MRE today, US MRE, menu number 13. This is a 2019 production. I think it was the 317th day, which would put it actually just under 3 years old. So I haven't done an MRE review in about a year and 4 months, but finally today here, I'm with a special guest, my girlfriend. Say hi.
Hi.
A bit camera shy, but we'll be doing a review today, and I'm sure we'll be getting some comprehensive reviews.
Yeah.
So, menu number 13, cheese tortellini and tomato sauce. I know it's a peelable seal, but I'll just cut it open. So, for those of you guys that were wondering, after my last video, I did survive that video, in fact. Although it was probably not something I would ever do again. The 95-degree heat is really getting to us today, but let's get the inner pack open. So there's a plastic lining inside, so it's like a bag inside of a bag, and then you get a bunch more bags. We'll just pour everything out.
It's a lot of stuff.
It is a lot of stuff. There we go. That's all out. So packaging, put that on the side. So we'll review the contents. Accessory packet, pretty standard. Accessory packet has the military toilet paper, so you get like 10 small sheets. You got gum, which is supposedly, it has caffeine in it. And then coffee, sugars, I don't know, whatever. Flameless ration heater. You got a spoon. Beverage powder, a lemon lime. So you can actually fill this up inside of here, but we could also just do it in a separate cup, which we'll probably do. Vanilla pudding dessert powder, fortified with calcium and vitamin D. We have chocolate peanut spread. This is my first time ever seeing chocolate peanut spread. This is actually a pretty rare one. So we'll do that. Got regular crackers. We have a beverage bag. These basically you can just put the powder in and then, or whatever. It's for hot beverages and you can shake them up. They're spill proof.
Trail mix.
Yep. Recovery too.
What does that mean?
I don't know, just better trail mix. Hot sauce is always a booster, especially if you have like something like cheese tortellini. And then this is the cardboard for the outside. 250 calories, not too much. Cheese tortellini. This is the retort pouch. So as per usual, we'll do the flameless ration heater first. So the flameless ration heater has a magnesium something, I'm pretty sure, which is a compound that will heat up when in contact with water. So you tear at the top line, and then you put, and you can put water in it. But I'll slide in the Entree first, and then we'll put water in it, and just make sure the water evens out too. It's kind of hard to fit the Entree in there. I think I'll take the pack out first. I've always struggled with these. Then we do this. There we go. Get it both in there. And then we're gonna fill up to the fill line. A lot of people overfill this. So take a core water bottle, and we'll probably overfill it by just a tiny bit, but I think that's actually not bad. Good amount of water. So what we'll do is we fold it this way, and then we want to get the water up. Everything's blowing away. Gust of wind just came. We'll clean that up after, but you want to just get the water all over the flameless ration heater portion. All good. Shake it up a bit. Just really make sure it gets that heated up, or else you're going to end up with a cold entree, which is not something that's great. And I've had cold entrees before. And normally you put it in the pouch, but I'll just put it over the pouch. And you want to like lean it on something, so I'll just lean it on the tray on the side. Okay, so we'll wait maybe 10 minutes for that. And let's get started on the snacks. So now this is where we get the actual food reviews. So we can do the entree on the other plate, and then we'll do this first. Trail Mix Recovery 9267, so a later production for 2019. This MRE will probably be pretty fresh because it has not been stored in bad conditions at all. And this recovery trail mix, we have, let's see, I think these might be like pretzel balls. Want to give that a try?
Yeah, she's good.
They're good, right? Lightly salted. You have like small grains of salt on top that are encrusted in the outer layer of the pretzel. You also have cashews. Can you smell the flameless ration heater? It smells like kind of like metallic.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Magnesium.
So you have almonds, you have peanuts, you have cashews, and then you also have pretzel bites. So the recovery trail mix is four types of snacks, including 3 types of nuts. All light and salted. How would you give that? Good rating?
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10? Okay.
It's good.
Like, honestly, though.
It tastes like trail mix we get at a store.
Okay, that's fair.
I like the pretzels though.
Me too. That's probably my favorite part. All right, let's do the crackers. The odds of these crackers not crumbling, we'll see. They actually tore pretty nicely. There was a slight hiss, and it almost did. We missed a corner there, but apart from that, pretty good. So these crackers, we can try them on their own first. They're super delicate.
Okay.
Like, you hear that?
Yeah.
Just take a piece. They're really, really dry. They're not salted at all. Flavor is there. It's like a saltine minus the salt. So
exactly.
it's a teen. And there's really not much else in terms of the snacks because one of them got replaced by the dessert. So we could do that at the end. That's why we have a bowl. So we're not going to make the full portion, but we'll make part of the portion. And let's do the chocolate peanut butter spread. This is something I've been waiting for. This is not a spread that I've ever seen before. It says tear at corner, which I'm trying to do.
Because there's like chocolate hazelnut spread, like Nutella, but this is chocolate peanut butter spread.
Yeah. All right, let's give this a try. So, actually, let's take out the spoon first. Where's the spoon? There it is. Accidentally moved that. Be nice to have a spoon here. And it's always nice to have something to snack on. So it's actually like a darker peanut butter. It almost looks like a chocolate peanut butter.
Looks good.
So I'll actually just put some on the table here. And the parts that are dripping out, it's actually the oils from the peanut butter because it's pretty hot outside and it's pretty warm. So what we can do is I'll take a spoon here and then just take some of that peanut butter and just spread on the cracker. Want to give it a try?
Yeah.
I'll do one for myself too. Wonder how it tastes. It definitely doesn't look the best.
No, it tastes good.
But also it's really sticky too. So I'll give it a try.
It tastes like a Reese's peanut butter cup.
Oh my god. You're
It's
right.
good, right? Alright, let me try a bigger piece.
It's actually not too sweet. It's pretty dry too, but it's not too sweet. Looking at the nutrition, it's 160 calories, 6 grams of sugar, and 5 grams of protein. So the macros are pretty good on that. Honestly, I'm really, really impressed. It's just the crackers are so flaky. It's like, it's good though. Try to get that off there. Oh, it's gonna break.
I actually like it.
So if the trail mix was a 10 out of 10, what would you give this?
Like a 9 out of 10.
So this is not better than the trail mix.
Well, they're actually really good. They're both good.
I'd say in terms of the snack selection, this is probably one of the best regular MREs, like hands down. Like you have not seen some of the worst ones,
You
but
could even like dip the trail mix in it too. Like,
guys, creativity is key. If you're out in the field, like peanut butter plus peanuts or plus pretzel. The saltiness of the pretzel contrasts with the sweet peanut butter, and it's a good texture.
you like chocolate covered pretzels?
Yeah. That's good. So we'll move on to the next item in just a moment. If I can get this off. Overall snacks, pretty solid. 9.5 out of 10. Let's do the accessory packet.
Okay.
You can keep on snacking if you want. Accessory packet, pretty standard. I think it's a type C9315. I think there's multiple types. So this one's gonna come with a Splenda toilet paper, made in San Francisco by the Lighthouse Company. Iodized salt, must be iodized. Moist towelette, which I always like to have one. I'll probably use that in a bit. 2 pieces of gum, a creamer, non-dairy creamer, and Bill's Brew freeze-dried coffee. This stuff's pretty mediocre, but it's nice that they give you freeze-dried coffee. So if you're having this in the morning or if you need a boost, it's always nice to have that. So that's the accessory packet down. Take another bite of that peanut before we move on. No, not peanut, the pretzel. So right before we get to the main entree, let's do the beverage powder. I was gonna use the beverage bag, but the problem is it's flown away. And it's considerably far off in the distance that I might not just want to get it. So it's 80 calories. It's an electrolyte drink, basically like lemon lime Gatorade. So it's going to be 12 ounces of water for the whole pack. So we'll probably, well, this cup's going to be about 8 ounces. So we'll just do maybe like 2/3 of the pack.
And just eyeball it.
And just kind of eyeball it, yeah. Also, I'd like prefer it to be a bit lighter because there is a good amount of sugar in here, so I don't want it to be too sweet. All right, that's probably 2/3 of the pack. Actually, it might have been a bit more, but we'll see. All right, we don't have a napkin here or anything, so I do have to wipe that down. I guess we'll just use the fork. We'll use a fork. So it's like it's a bit darker than a regular Gatorade, probably a bit thicker too, but that's because the water ratio is a bit off. But it seems to be pretty well mixed, and there's a bit of sugar at the bottom, but that's pretty normal. The sugar pellets will stay at the bottom. So we'll mix up a bit more. Want to give it a try?
Yeah. Tastes like really strong lemon lime Gatorade.
Okay, I think I didn't put enough water. Actually, it's not as sweet as Gatorade.
Yeah, it's not.
The flavor is stronger.
Yeah.
And the color is too.
You
but
get more of like a lime flavor.
Yeah, I'd say the lime flavor prevails a lot more. Maybe because it's more green. I don't know,
Yeah.
but the green's definitely just coloring. It's not like.
It tastes very artificial though.
Yeah, I'd say a lot of these drinks taste really artificial. The fruit punch, the grape, even the blue ones too. So, what would you give that out of 10? That's like a 6 out of 10. Pretty average.
Like a 4.
4 out of 10. Okay, not your favorite. Okay, so we should do dessert last, I suppose. So let's just get to the entree. This chocolate peanut butter stuff is amazing. I've never ever had it before. And like if you look at it, it's just peanut butter, sugar, vegetable oil, salt, vitamin C. So it looks like the regular stuff, and then the last ingredients, which would be the least, would be the chocolate stuff. So that's good. All right, moist towelette review. It's pretty important that we do this. Moist towelette is a very important part of a ration because sometimes, like after 10 years, they can get a bit dry. Pretty good. Good flex. Juice is flying everywhere. Pretty standard to clean your hands. What do you think? Pretty good for moist towelette?
Yeah.
All right, can you pass me the plate? Thanks. I'm gonna go take this out elsewhere. Oh, it's really, really hot. I can't afford this out. Okay, I just left the flames ration heater there. We'll take it out after.
Okay.
So it's a very, very hot pack.
That's good.
It's like really hot, actually. It's right here.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's like very hot. So we'll just, actually I think it's evenly heated, so we could just even open that up right now. So the way that these entrees work is that the tear notch is horizontal. So like you can tear horizontally, but the thing is every time it's like super, super wet and it's just not easy to do that. So we just cut it open like that. There's a tortellini. What do you think? It actually looks pretty good.
It looks appetizing.
It looks appetizing. It smells like tomato and basil.
It does smell really good.
It smells really good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So it seems like we have some stems of basil, tortellini, oregano. I can see flakes of. They probably use dried flakes. Also tomatoes. You have visible chunks in there, and the sauce to pasta ratio is pretty good. I don't see any cheese up front, but we could probably we'll probably find that.
Tortellini.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, like some of them are broken though. I'm seeing pieces. So I would use the spoon, but the problem is the spoon is covered in chocolate hazelnut or chocolate peanut spread. So take that out there, get all of that goodness out. That's like 95% of the contents. So it's really not that much food. Like it comes out to, this is a pretty decent sized plate, but if you're eating a full meal, you'll have this entire plate. So it's not too much food. And this is the one entree. So you want to give it a try first?
Yeah. I'm really excited.
This is probably one of the best looking entrees I've had in a while. I'm guessing, just like right off the bat, I haven't tried it yet, but the seasoning is probably like not, it probably needs some salt.
It's pretty good. It tastes kind of like soup, kind of.
Like a soup?
Yeah, like a soup.
What kind of soup?
I can't think. I don't know. Tell me if you think it tastes like a soup.
I'd say there's a lot more dough on the outside. You can't really taste the cheese.
Yeah.
Maybe like a pasta and bean soup that's like not very well
that's,
seasoned.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, it's lacking
Like it's
salt.
lacking sodium, but that's not a problem because one, MREs tend to have very high sodium, and two, they give you iodized salt on the side to add for your own taste. So I'll take another bite. That's pretty good. So let's isolate a ravioli here, or tortellini, not ravioli, and let's see. So you can kind of see
Yeah, there's a little bit of cheese in
there's
there.
a tiny bit of cheese, but the ratio, the outer layer is quite thick, and the cheese is like, I don't know, less than like 20% of the mass.
Yeah.
So I would say the ratio is not the best.
The cheese also looks a little like weird. Usually, tortellini cheese is like white, but that's like cream colored.
I'll take a bite of that then. Let's see. See if I can even taste it. It's just really, really mushy. And it's not like, it's seasoned well in the sense that like the scent, like the taste, the smell, it's good, but it's just not salty enough. And it's a pretty monotonous flavor. It doesn't stand out too much,
It's
but
very doughy.
it's very doughy. So like the cheese kind of, it's like the outside's kind of doughy and the cheese is also kind of doughy, so it doesn't really help that much. But like overall, I'd give this like a 7 out of 10. I mean, just based on the appearance at the start, I'd say it probably looked like it would taste better than it actually does. But the smell is good, so I'll have to give it that.
Yeah, it smells good.
It smells good, right?
And it doesn't taste bad. It's just not great.
Yeah.
Like, I'm still eating it.
Okay. Let's just take out some toilet paper and show you guys. So you get, I think it should be 10 sheets of this. It's pretty small, and they're also very thin layers. So if you're gonna go to the bathroom, you do have to make do with what you got. So I guess I'll just clean off the fork because I kind of need this fork for forgot to bring out another spoon for the dessert. I mean, in the field, you're gonna use your spoon for everything, so it doesn't really matter too much. Clean off the fork here. No more tomato sauce. And let's get to the dessert. So the final part of this review. Not sure if I'll be doing any more over this summer, but it's definitely nice to do one again. I've had this sitting in my closet since last summer, so it's been in good storage conditions. So with this dessert powder, you're gonna do 4 ounces of water to the entire pouch, and then you want to shake for 60 seconds. So it's hard to measure exactly what 4 ounces of water would be, but I have an idea and I could just try to eye it. The powder is very, very fine, much finer than flour. And 4 ounces, I'll actually use this this orange mug. So I'd say that's about 4 ounces right there. That might even be a bit more than we need. It's really hot out, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right, we'll add just a tiny bit less than
How
that.
do you shake it if it's hot?
So you can just kind of fold it over like this.
Okay.
And if you fold it over like 2-3 times, it's pretty safe to shake. So if I shake it, I don't think we should have any problems. It's also like really just becoming gelatinous already. Seems like you're going back to the chocolate peanut butter.
Tastes good.
No, it does. It's good. It's really good. I'd say the jalapeno cheese spread or the bacon cheese spread is a fan favorite, but that chocolate peanut butter might just be better. It's borderline Nutella, but I'd say it's healthier and it's lighter, like on the sugar.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think I added maybe a bit too much water to that, but we could just pour it out and see. Actually, it's not too bad. That's almost like pudding.
Yeah.
I'd say it's a tiny bit. I think from what I've seen on online, it should be like watery. It shouldn't be like runny, but it should be like watery enough.
Yeah.
So we probably should have used the spoon, but you can still dip that in there. It's just chocolate,
Yeah.
or you can just lick it off.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. How's that?
Perfect.
Good? Perfect? All right, give it a try. Let's see.
Oh my god, kind of good.
Kind of good?
Yeah.
Let's see. So this one's like notoriously unhealthy with almost 50 grams of added sugars in here, but we'll give it a try.
Again, it tastes very artificial, but it's like not bad.
It's almost like a lukewarm yogurt that didn't taste bad. Like imagine like vanilla yogurt that's like very sweet, like the kind of default kind, and like it's just like warm. But it's pleasantly good.
Yeah.
I'd say this is a pretty good morale booster to have a dessert like this. And I would say this meal is very dessert oriented because the crackers you can put that on. You can put the chocolate peanut butter on, and the trail mix you can dip that in chocolate peanut butter. And you also have this as a dessert, and you also have like a sweet electrolyte drink. So all but one component, well, plus the hot sauce is for dessert. So I don't know. I'd say this is pretty good so far. What I want to do is I want to try another bite of the tortellini, and with the hot sauce. Yeah. I don't know if this is a 3-cheese tortellini or what kind of cheese they use, but I could check that later. And this is like most likely Tabasco, red peppers, vinegar, salt, and garlic. So it's pretty hard to tear open, so I might just cut it open. And after that, we'll probably call it a day and give it our final thoughts before. So hot sauce, pour it all over there, give it a try. Should taste pretty good, I would say. Large chunk with hot sauce. Generally speaking, it'll probably elevate it from a 7 out of 10 to a 8.5.
Try a little bite.
Maybe not 8.5, maybe more like 8.2, but it's decent. It's got some Scoville units to it. What do you think?
Yeah, okay.
Pretty good? It's okay?
Mm-hmm.
So what are your overall thoughts on this MRE so far?
Overall thoughts, my favorite was the peanut butter chocolate bread with the trail mix. The vanilla pudding was not bad. The drink was very lemony and like lime tasting. And the tortellini was like okay. It smelled really good when we first opened it, but it's very doughy, not enough cheese. But I guess the hot sauce helps add a little more flavor because it's kind of bland.
I agree.
But for my first MRE, it's a very good experience.
Hopefully first of more to come. I wouldn't say first of many, but first of maybe more to come.
Okay, I would do a lot. But
you would do a lot? Okay.
For like the dessert.
For the desserts? Okay, for sure.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, there's definitely, it's hard to top this in a regular US MRE, but a lot of MREs, like especially foreign ones, have really good dessert and snack items. So yeah, I'd also give this a pretty fair rating. To be on par with everything else, if it were with like regular snacks, I'd probably give it like a 7 out of 10. I'd give it a 7.8 or 7.9 out of 10. I wouldn't say I'm the harshest grader when it comes to MREs, but I'm not the easiest grader either. So yeah, 7.9 out of 10. Pretty solid for a regular US MRE. So
I'd give it like a 7 out of 10.
7 out of 10? Okay. Well, we'll see how the other ratings come. Maybe we'll try some like foreign ones. I also have some cold weather ones still sitting in the basement in good storage conditions. So yeah. All right, that is about it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed, especially with a very special appearance today. And maybe we'll do some more videos in the future. Sounds good? All right, cool. See you guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye.